What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Here we are in a Mack R rubber duck. I got the old trailer. I was gonna make it like a really vintage, ugly, rusty color and make the truck the same one, but I couldn't find a skin to make it to make the truck rusty. So the rusty trailer I don't think would go with, or maybe it would since it's such an old truck, but I just went with that just so it's, you know, stays together with this, with what it looks like. Let's get inside of it. It's got a big monitor, looks like a tablet. We don't have get off the phone in here. I couldn't put her in here. I like that. And alright, let's turn off our parking brake. Oops. Alright, let's try this again. So I turn off our parking brake, but I missed that. There we go. Obviously we're connected. We had to pull in between those two Texaco trucks to get the diesel fuel for this particular job. Let's turn on our lights. Turn off our flashers. This truck is... Oops. This truck top speed is like 60, if that, maybe 55. But back in the day, or back when they made this truck, I don't think they were too quick. I am using the
Get ready to turn left.
The right motors. I got this
Turn left.
Mack E9, I believe they are. I'll check real quick. Diagnostics. 6x4 Camelback Bogey. R600 left hand. I use the Eaton Fuller transmission. That's the only difference. But the motor, I believe, or the motor is definitely a Mack E. I think it's an E9 motor, is what it's called. Make sure I'm in gear. Yeah. Jump out in front of this truck. Wrong gear again. That's what I deserve. Normally I could tell which gear I'm in because I have a little display on, because it's normally a newer type truck. This one, even with the splitter, I can't figure it out. I mean, sometimes when I've been taking off in 5 instead of 1. I'm a little rusty. Yeah, it's in low. I believe this one as well would probably have like a 6-speed, is what the maxi torque transmission was. I believe it was a 6-speed, almost like a car, but I don't know how to drive that. I mean, I'm sure it's probably just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then again, I don't really know. Wow, that mirror's far over. Oh no, we gotta get back. What am I doing? What am I doing? Keep that up.
Go straight on.
Oh, these brakes are too good. Brakes saved my life. Let's go to 4. Is it high? Yeah,
Keep
it was
right,
high.
and then turn right.
$3.36 a gallon. I don't have the real gas prices up,
Turn
so.
right.
Oh. Yep, I'm lucky. Brakes. You guys would all know that I wouldn't be able to stop had I not turned up the braking intensity. I would have nailed that. What was it, HHR, I believe it was? Maybe not, I don't know. I already forgot. Short-term memory loss. Everybody over there? Dude. We're getting off. This is our highest gear right here.
Left.
Let's see where we're going. 55, 54. I mean, back in the day, I guess it'd probably be this. I really don't know. I'm not that savvy when it comes to older trucks like this. Get over to the slow lane. I don't know what the red is coming from. I thought it'd be maybe green in here because of the light, but I don't know. Oh, I think it's a blinker. Yeah, it's a blinker. Spoke too soon. So where are we going? I don't have my foot all the way down, obviously. 50. We got not quite the distance. 172 miles. We are in I put us in Spokane, Washington. Just because I'm trying out different trucks, and it always puts me back in. It takes me
Keep
to,
right,
I believe,
and then exit right.
Seattle, or wherever my first garage is at is where it takes me to.
Exit
Every
right.
time I take a mod out or put a mod back in, it resets it. And usually I just, you know, quick travel with using the options in the game. I go to the garage manager and I travel to garage manager, and I travel to wherever I left off last. And if it's a small city where I don't have a garage, usually what I'll do is I'll use the developer options and I will travel there. It's basically free cam mode. It takes you wherever you want to go. It doesn't show your truck until you push the options, and then you got to make sure you're close to the ground. Otherwise, if you're if you're really up high in the air, it's just going to drop your truck from. I haven't had that happen to me, but I've seen other people do it. You could drop your truck and your trailer, if you have your trailer attached, drop your truck and your trailer from really high up in the sky. It's quite funny, not realistic though. Well, neither is developer options. You can't even hit 60. Imagine if it was 80. Race station. Want to hear our engine brake? Better than our last truck. Or no, not the Coronado, but the one before it was a classic XL.
Go straight on.
We're good because I don't know. I don't know why. Because usually I would say because we're not traveling in between different states. Since we're going from Washington, a city in Washington, to another city in Washington. But I don't know. It's pretty cold outside. I have my door open. My dog's outside because I didn't want him barking during this episode. It's probably like cold for me, not cold for you guys. Cold for me is like 50. It might be a little bit more chilly. It might be 48. From San Diego, as you guys know, if you watch any of my videos, usually it's for us. It's usually really hot. There's a time between like January, February, March, April, where it's like what everybody thinks San Diego weather's like. if you live in downtown San Diego, then yes, it's always beautiful down there. It's because you're right by the ocean. You get the breeze coming in from the harbor or from the ocean, whatever. And it's like 70 all year long, 65, 70 all the time. But since I live inland a little bit, excuse me, if you guys heard that. When it's during the summertime, it gets up to 105 at the highest, maybe 110 sometimes, rarely, with humidity, which makes you feel like you're in an oven. And then when it's cold where I live, specifically, not San Diego downtown, but where I live in the valley, it gets down to about 25 in the wintertime at the lowest. This year, so far, I mean, it hasn't been winter very long, but this year it's gotten down to about 28. The real feel, not the weather prediction stuff. We're going too quick. I go off of real feel. I don't go off of what it says on the thing. And it's been raining a lot for us. Typically, it's always during December. Last month. I mean, it typically rains for Thanksgiving. It rains for all the holidays. It's not going to rain, or it didn't rain for New Year's, but it was kind of cloudy. Was.
Get ready to turn left.
Keep using is and for was.
Turn left.
So since I wasn't able to talk to you guys about what I recorded, or what video games I got, I don't think I told you guys. I might have told you at the end of an episode, like 4 episodes ago, when I came back from my long away time. So I got Red Dead Redemption 2 because I saw people play it on PS4 when it first came out, and I loved it. So I purchased that just to have my, see if I can have my own story. I know it all ends the same way, but play it the way I want to play it. Here, man. 8, I think I'm in 8, yeah. Play it the way I want to play it. Almost like GTA, you watch somebody play it, and if you have the means of having your own computer, laptop, whatever it may be, you want to play it a certain way. So, yeah, I'm in 8. So that's the reason I purchased that one. I don't know if anybody wants to see it. Obviously, it came out last year. Last year. I believe it was last year. Maybe the year before, 2018 or 2019. And so everybody pretty much knows the story if you're into that. But if you do want to see it, let me know and I'll play it for you guys. Other game I got is Detroit Become Human. That was only out for PS4, or maybe it was only console gaming, I'm not sure. But I know it's on PS4. And I like that more. I watched it like as a 8-hour or 10-hour long movie where somebody was playing it and just didn't talk at all. They just made it. It's like a movie, pretty much. And I watched that, and I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to get it as well. It came out on the Epic Games, which I had to download that. I ended up getting a free game, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but still, nonetheless, I got a free game. It's probably only worth like $2, but like I said, nonetheless, it's still worth something. And I will probably play that one as well, even though it's pretty old. Anyways, I like Detroit Become Human, watching it as a movie, or watching somebody else play it. When I play it myself, I mean, I already know it's going to happen, so when I play it myself, the controls are a little different. You can't, like, move back You know, you can't like get in first person. You can't move the camera at all. It stays in one spot. And then to open doors, you got to use. If you're using a controller, you got to use the joysticks to, you know, like move the joystick up and then like curve it down to the right, like in a quarter of a circle. It's kind of weird. So I don't like the controls of that game. Maybe I should try playing it on the keyboard and mouse. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. But I don't like the controls so far. I downloaded Apex Legends because that was free, and a lot of the new online friends that I play with, they're playing Apex Legends. Typically, it's not something I would play, but it is. It's like Rainbow Six Siege, but fantasy style. It's almost like Fortnite, if you've ever seen Fortnite. It's that battle royale type, PUBG type, H1Z1 type game where you're just out to kill everybody. They have certain different modes that you can get into, but nonetheless, you're in teams or you're by yourself trying to kill everybody. So I'm going to try that out, see how I like it.
Get ready to turn left.
And then you guys know, because I uploaded a video of 112 operator.
Turn left.
I believe it's worldwide gaming, or worldwide emergency. It's not just, stop. It's not just France and the UK and Italy and stuff like that. It's worldwide. They say you can go anywhere in the world. So I'm assuming you can even go to the United States. I'm not sure though, but that's what they say. They say it's everywhere as far as the news goes. I got something else. Oh, Tom Clancy's
Get ready to turn right.
Breakpoint. Put our blinker on too early. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Turn right.
That's what I couldn't get out. I couldn't get the Ghost Recon part out. Luckily, I got that game on sale. Most of the games I got on sale. Red Dead Redemption 2, I got the deluxe version for the standard price of $49 or $59.99 or something like that. $49, I don't know. Detroit Become Human, I believe, was $29.99. Apex Legends was free. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint was, I think I paid like $15 for it, which I still think that is too much for that game. It's just,
go straight on.
It's honestly, I don't know why they just didn't make the Wildlands. The Wildlands, excuse me, my voice is going away. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Why they didn't just make a DLC and do it that way, as opposed to making it its own game, because I'm going way too slow. Making it its own game is, I don't know. It's pretty much, it's the same game, same controls, same style, just different characters. And I don't know. I'm trying to do too many things. I'm trying to drive around and not hit anything.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I wanted to talk about that game so much, but we're already almost here.
Turn left.
I wanted to talk about how much of a disappointment it is, that game. It should have been like $10 as a DLC, and then maybe I would I wouldn't be so sour about it. But even though paid somewhere between $15 and $20 for it, as you guys can tell, I'm not too happy about it. It's too arcadey, and Wildlands was pretty much the same as far as controls go, and the driving goes. The driving is super arcade style. Daytona Racing where you get to sit down and play that game back in the day. Darn it. I was trying to roll through it. Daytona Racing where you get to sit down at the arcade and play that game.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
That game was better driving than the driving style, or the driving style in Wildlands and in Breakpoint. I don't know. I'm just
go
really
straight on.
I don't know. I'm really upset about that game. Ugh, brakes. I even played the beta, but I didn't play it enough to decide whether I wanted it or not. So since it was on sale, I was like, you know what? I normally like Tom Clancy's games, but yeah, total disappointment. I wouldn't buy that for my worst enemy.
Turn left.
Alright, we're here
You
now.
have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Thought we were gonna hit. Where's this at? Oh, it's in there. I had the icons on. You guys didn't see, but I turned off those blinking icons, and I turned on the other ones, the white markers on the ground, and it didn't work. It was the same thing as what happened before. I don't know if it's new though. I don't know if it's like a new mod. I think it might have been the same old mod. So unfortunately, right now we're stuck with the arcadey style drop-off blinking things. But that's going to have to work, because I don't think there's anything else out right now to take place of those. And if you do know a mod that's out to get rid of the drop-off that's blinking white and green. Too far out. If you know of like a realistic one, let me know in the comments down below, because I can't find one. Too much. Yeah, too far. Gun of a son. We need to go towards the passenger side, right? Right? You guys can hear me. Towards the driver's side. Now. Yeah, we got so much room over there right now. What's going on? Driving. Hold the clutch in. Alright, try this again. Doing it again. Okay. Getting nowhere near the middle. Oh, wrong way. That's gonna have to work. Yeah, that's gonna have to work, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we get to keep this trailer. Alright, let's drop it off. Excellent diesel gas delivered from Spokane, Washington to Wenatchee, Washington. 187 miles, 5 hours, 44 minutes, 39 gallons consumed. I was all over the road with that one. Wish I had a more powerful motor. Let's pull out of here, the garage. It's getting kind of cloudy outside. That's just the weather mod that makes it foggy. Over here. Let's go to bright lights. Ooh, bright lights. Ooh, bright lights. Not bad. Alright everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Take care. Get off the phone, woman. Peace out.